Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, my beautiful people. And this time, the welcome back is to me, not to you, because I have been MIA, but I'm back, baby, back large and in charge. So let's start off by saying hi. My name is Lena, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. And to my beautiful, lovely subscribers who have held on, all 152-ish of you, welcome back. I'm here. I want to wish everybody, first of all, let's see, happy Halloween. I'm going to say happy Hanukkah, happy Thanksgiving, happy Kwanzaa, happy New Year, Merry Christmas, and happy Valentine's Day. Because I believe that's how long I've been off camera, that many months. I do apologize. I am so sorry. But a couple of things. I'm here to tell you what I've been doing, where I've been, what I'm doing, what I'm coming up with, what's in the future, so you guys can stay tuned, okay? I have a little secret. I've been kind of sort of cheating on you. Now, wait. Don't jump and scream. This is a good cheating. That might be an oxymoron, but there's a reason why I'm saying this. I have been managing 2 other channels. 2 other channels? How is that possible? I don't know. I don't sleep because I have a full-time job. That's more than full-time, because if anybody has a full-time job and is running a business, well, I run a property management company, so it's never 40 hours. It's 40 plus whatever the hell wakes you up in the middle of the night. That's one. I created 2 faceless channels. One is called Timeless New York City. Because of my love for New York City, I wanted to create a channel separate from this channel, because if there's nothing that I've learned from the internets and watching YouTubes, you have to pivot. And sometimes you can't put what you think you want on your main channel because you have your main audience. So you need to try to grow and try something else on another channel. So I said, ding, ding, ding. Okay, let's try another channel. Great. I started doing Timeless New York City. I'll link the channel down below for you guys. It's all about New York City, where to go, where to sleep, where to eat, what to do, what's coming up, what you should be doing in New York City. Because I'm a New Yorker, you know, because I'm a New Yorker. Then I went away for Christmas with my son and his girlfriend. And he took me to Puerto Rico. And I hadn't been there for about, I'm going to say a good 30 years, since the early 80s. Yes, I said early 80s. And my boyfriend, whew, that's Freudian. I was inspired to do another channel called Single Parent Strength. I grew up with a single parent. I am a single parent. And during that trip, I was inspired to create a channel for single parents to inspire them, to motivate them, to make them feel good. I'll link the channel down below. I only have 3 videos on there thus far because I've been focusing my energy on Timeless New York City, which I don't care what anybody says, running any kind of YouTube channel is not a passive income at all. Oh, I'm doing it wrong. I have been learning AI tools. I use ChatGPT for work and for everything else. So, you know, I may be speaking as a ChatGPT. You don't know. I've been learning Leonardo, Runway. These are all art types of AI where you can create like your own art. I'm doing this because I want to really take all my channels. Right now there are 3. This is my main one. This is the one that I speak to my people, my peeps. Peace out. I want to make this my full-time job. In order to do that, I need to be able to create different streams of revenue, regardless. I've been working behind a desk my entire working life. I am so blessed and so happy that my generation, which is 40s and 50s, we can have now the opportunity to change that. Because when I was growing up, we didn't have much opportunities as far as where to go, what to do. Now, you can become your own entrepreneur, your own creative entrepreneur. You have multiple platforms that you can do and work on. which is what I'm working on. So I'm hoping by the end of this year, God willing, I will have my 3 channels. I am working on merch for you, people of my generation. That's called merchandise. I am learning more of the affiliate marketing, and I'm doing more of understanding how to change the platforms. I know that as far as what I wanted to do with Timeless New York, I couldn't do it here. I want to keep this channel about rating movies and TVs, though there's not much out there. So this is going to go into my other rant. So I just wanted to give you an update that I've been cheating on you, but with good reason. Because the plan is you're going to have me, all of me, hopefully by the end of this year, full time. That's a whole lot of me. Whether you're on my other channels or this one, that's a whole lot of me. I can't even take me sometimes, okay? So get ready. So look out for my merch. I'm going to post it probably on my Timeless New York. I'm going to be working on my affiliate links, and I've got a couple of other things that I'm thinking about. I don't sleep, apparently. Keeping all this it's been difficult. I had to stray away from this channel, actually, because I needed to really learn how to do what I'm doing on the other channel. Now, am I good at it? No, absolutely not. Are you crazy? I just started. I'm learning. Half the videos probably suck, but I'm getting good traction. People are beginning to like. I'm beginning to understand the algorithm, the gods of YouTube. I'm enjoying it. I miss being on camera. I didn't think I was ever going to say that. I miss the one-on-one, well, the one on YouTube, because it's not really one-on-one. I record, you comment, I comment back. But I miss this interaction. So, a couple of my subscribers on this channel reached out to me and said, hey, what the hell? Where you been? What's going on? What's happening? I see you. I know who you are. And I said, you know what? It's time for me to come back. I was thinking about it because, this, I'm going to try not to do too much editing, because I'm going to tell you what really takes the time. As far as this type of reaction or, transaction, I can go on and on and on talking and do minimal editing. But when I was doing my reviews of And Just Like Crap, it was a lot of time because, you saw I was getting creative because I was going to go back crap crazy just putting out there what I hated. With the faceless channels, it is still a lot of editing, believe it or not, because there's no perfect solution. And the editing comes from the storyboards, because I like to see a fluidity to it. I like for what it's being said to match what's being, reviewed on camera. So as I was processing this and learning this, and I am still learning it, I want to get better at it, I had to stray away from this channel. But in my head, I'm always thinking I got to go back. So many things have happened since then. I believe that And Just Like Crap is still coming back, but one of the main haters that I hate is not, which is the Miranda girlfriend. I, for the life of me, cannot remember. Che? I think she's off the show now. Come on, cancel the show, cancel the show, cancel the show. Though that was the catalyst that brought me on camera to begin with, and if it does come back, oh honey, get ready. Because I don't think it's going to be any good. Why would it? Trends don't change. Crap doesn't change. Trends do, but crap doesn't change. So what have I been watching? Let's get into that. Because that's what this channel is predominantly about, right? Lena rates movies and TVs. Well, nothing's out. Okay. Nothing tangible. Oppenheimer, I didn't see it. When it gets on streaming, that crap streaming that has now become like cable. They make you pay, and now you have to watch commercials. And I don't even know what's on, because nothing great is on at all. I canceled my Disney Channel because I refused to give into that malarkey crap of whatever they were trying to do and still trying to do. I won't do it. I haven't been to the movie theater since Flash, I believe. The Flash. Because, that was fun. Watching TV? Well, when you watch a streaming show, it's not anymore a series. It's 10 episodes. And then you don't see it for another 6, 8, 9 months. What happened to the episodes of seasons that had like 22 episodes? You know, where you gradually got a storyline per season? Now I can't get into anything. Because even if I try to binge watch it, 10 episodes is 10 hours. That's not even a day. A day and a half maybe if you sleep. Not for me, I don't sleep. So I don't even know what I'm paying streaming for. I canceled Disney. I have Amazon only because I have Amazon Prime. And I'm watching HBO. I kept HBO because it's still, you know, one of the most... That and Netflix doesn't have commercials. I don't know which one I'm going to give up next if that one pisses me off. I don't know yet. And HBO has some decent shows. And when I say decent, they're like teetering on the edge. Teetering. So in the last few months, I have been going through these waves because as I'm practicing and I'm doing my other channel, I have the television on, and I don't know what happened. I got into the sci-fi kick. So let's go into Lena Rates TVs and movies for what they are. So I went into this sci-fi kick because, you know, I'm a sci-fi girl. I can do a good sci-fi every once in a while. And I was thumbing through Netflix and this show kept popping up. Because you watched, we think you might like this, which is called The 100. Lasted 7 seasons. I said, okay, let me finally give this a try. 7 seasons is a long time with 22 episodes each season. So this is old school. I was like, how bad can it be? Oh, Lena, you little kumquat. Why did you even say that? Because the moment I said that, I was like, oh, I'm going to be in for this, right? Put it on. I don't know what to make of this. It is a cross between Battlestar Galactica, whoever remembers that, and it turned into something like the Game of Thrones with the Hunger Games, that young audience killing people, children thing. 7 seasons, and I sat through it. Now, relatively, I sat through it. I had it on. I would look up every once in a while and be like, what the freaking hell is going on in the show? It is called The 100, and it's 1 trillion hours of my life I'm never going to get back. I'll give you a synopsis. It starts off on a ship, almost like Battlestar Galactica, where, of course, Earth has been decimated by some sort of nuclear something, because that is the storyline for every dystopian young adult. Sci-fi. Fine. Okay. Adults are being adults and throwing people off the ship. Like the hangars are sucking them out because that's the way they punish people. I guess that saves time in trying to bury them on a ship. You have to have punishment. Crime is not going to stop. I can't... Something happens in the sense that all the kids who get into trouble, which are most of them, are shipped or shuttled down to the Earth that they're hovering, which was decimated by the nuclear, I'm going to say nuclear, because I didn't bother paying attention at that point, to get them off the ship. I don't know why. Because wouldn't you want to keep the younger ones on the ship so they can create new people? So if you are punished, and punishment can mean different things, like some of the adults got punished because they had more than one child. Okay, resources, sure, I get it. And when I say punished, they were thrown off the ship, sucked out like a vacuum. So now they made the children parentless. This is going really well at this point. I'm like, oh boy. So a group of these kids get shuttled down to the Earth for punishment. I don't know why. Look it up. to see if they can survive. Because they don't know if there's anything livable down there. So that's what you do. You send your kids down there. Go hunt, fish, survive. It's like the Hunger Games. So they get down to the earth, and this is when it slowly becomes Game of Thrones. In the entire next couple of seasons, kids are fighting each other. They're wearing these Game of Thrones outfits to survive in the wilderness. Of course, people did survive, so they found them. All crazy people trying to kill them because they reverted back into, I guess, I don't want to say cannibalism, but, you know, spearfishing, hunting, tribes. So you have these children who are trying to get back a signal to the people on the top of the circling ship that people survived and you can come down. They can't get to them. The people up there can't get down to them because they don't have a signal. So in the midst of all this, they're all trying to be together. And then I started to realize that this seemed like a very Warner Brothers CW type of show. You know, the CW, which I like to call the crying and wailing channel. Then I looked it up and I was like, oh, it was originally on the CW. That makes sense because all of the dialogue, all of the nonsense between the young adults and all this crap, I'm like, I don't know how I persevered, but I did. I honestly couldn't tell you anything in the middle. All I know is that somewhere in season 5, the young adults get put to sleep on the boat, on the ship, the flying ship. What happened to the people up there? I couldn't tell you. It's a mix of them coming down, them going up, and them being integrated, and then not being integrated. Some of them dying. I couldn't tell you. I don't even know the names. Literally don't even know one person character name. One of the young adults, who I think is a scientist, put whoever remained asleep so they can fly off to find an alternative Earth. Okay, so he stays awake with his wife. They have a kid. I guess it's a very long time because he ends up dying and the kid wakes up when I say kid, he became an adult. So this is like 100, 120 years. Wakes up the remaining people. They found this alternative Earth. They go down. And they thought it was a normal thing because if it was, then it would be the end of the show. But no. Turns out that this alternative Earth has 2 suns. And when they come up, it turns out to be bloody red, and it makes people very murderous. So the people who were originally there, whenever the 2 suns came up, killed each other. And then the ancestors of these people who were dead, and I say this because I have no idea how this happened, seriously, wind up getting their souls or essence or brains or something transferred to a next person. So every year somebody is sacrificed so they can transfer the original people that were on the planet to the new person. But the people that came from the old Earth didn't know about this. And when they find out about it, they try to stop it. You think? I'm pulling out of my head here. This wasn't it. I couldn't tell you. All I know is that eventually they fight them. They win. I'm going to say that the last 2 episodes, this whole scenario was some sort of alternative light people, like aliens who believed in light. Like if you're confused, welcome to my 7 seasons of this crap. Because what happened in the middle? Whoa. You go watch it. You come back to me. You tell me what you think about it. The end, the last survivor, who was the only main character, or one of the main characters that stayed through the show, pissed off these light people, and all her friends decided to go into the light. She couldn't go into the light because she was being punished. Okay? So she has to stay on this alternative Earth by herself and a dog. Cute dog. Until she dies. So you see these people going into the, like these glowing lights into the sky, and she's like, bye. And she's there with her dog. And then suddenly all her friends come back because they decided that they didn't want to leave her alone. So they come back and they become not immortal. So they're all going to be together. And I guess when they all die, they die. The end. At this time, Netflix didn't have any commercials. I don't know if my plan still has commercials or not, but oh my God, this was torturous. Next, sci-fi disaster. I don't know what channel this is on. This might be on Amazon because it's not on Paramount, because I think I canceled Paramount too. The Dome, or what I would like to call it, The Doomed. Again, my sci-fi kick. I put it on. 3 seasons. And I said it again. Can't be too bad. At this point, I should just smack myself and say, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Glass dome falls on top of a small town out of nowhere. And there's 3 seasons of malarkey, jumble, crap that I'm going to say, I don't know who, a famous person wrote this. If I remember, I'll put his name down here because he does these kind of things, these shows. Famous author, glasses, crazy hair. Can't remember his name. For some reason, it escapes me. So this dome encapsulates this town and separates it from the rest. And then we proceed to what I want to say, it is a very unique version of The Body Snatchers. Now, if anybody remembers that movie came out in the 70s. I was traumatized by that movie. Traumatized. I believe Keith Sutherland was one of the main characters, and I only remember him because of his son. Or I want to know, Donald Sutherland. Donald Sutherland is the dad. Keith Sutherland is the son. Okay, so Donald was in the movie. My mom took me to see that movie, and I was traumatized. I believed everybody was a pod. Everybody was a body snatcher. And that was pretty much what this damn thing is. Because, of course, aliens encapsulated these people in this town. There's something with an egg that turns into a caterpillar, that turns into a butterfly, that turns into a big egg that encapsulates people, and they're body snatching these people. Can please someone go watch it? Or if you watched it, please tell me what the hell's going on. The end, between the butterfly, the caterpillar, the body snatching, the dome was lifted. People who were, I thought, main characters were killed off. And then the ones that I didn't realize should have been main characters came back to life. And then somebody else was killed off. And at the end, the dome was lifted because they killed the mother egg of this body snatching debacle, only to find out that remnants of the egg still is somewhere on the earth. And they leave it with a shot of the egg starting up all over again, which means another dome is going to happen. The end. Now you know why I've been kind of practicing on my other stuff. Because this is what's in my head when I'm watching these stupid movies, shows, whatever the hell they're called. And I'm going to be honest with you, part of the reason, what's crazy about this is that though I complain and bitch and moan about it, I appreciate the fact that these were at least full seasons. Full seasons of hell, but more than 10 episodes. So I got to not only know these characters, I got to not care about them even more. Because with the other ones, I don't even know them to care about them, to even talk about them. So that's what I've been watching. It's been sucking up my life. Pretty much. What have you been watching? Tell me. I do have other ones. I just finished watching a movie. Mission Impossible. So Dead Reckoning is on streaming. So I decided that, hey, I'm in for a good, ridiculous car chasing, jumping out of planes and getting zero kind of hurt or broken bones when people who get into car accidents are putting in insurance claim because they were the one that was in the car that saw the car that got into the accident, when apparently there is no science at all to any of the Fast and the Furious and Mission Impossible. Like, okay, MCU, I get it. Disney, I get it. DC, I get it. It's fake. Yeah, I get it. But come on. So I started watching the first Mission Impossible because it's one of the streaming apps that actually has it in order. So I started binge watching Tom Cruise and Mission Impossible, and I'll give you my review on that next weekend. I just needless to say is that I do appreciate the fact that he is trying to do his own stunts, and I think that's part of the reason why I'm watching it, because I'm fascinated by how much of a adrenaline I want to commit myself into some sort of death trap he is. Because as much as he may say that he wants to keep the quality of the film, I really think that he has an addiction. He has a problem. Because some of these things that he was doing that was supposedly not his stunt double, it's very questionable. Doesn't make the movie any better. But what does? At this point, what does make a movie any better? I did see the Barbie movie. I didn't go physically see it. I only watched it on HBO because one day I clicked on HBO and it was Barbie Palooza. Everywhere. Everything pink. Barbie. Barbie before. Barbie after. The outtakes, the intakes, the uptakes, the round takes. I was like, okay, I think somebody wants me to watch Barbie. Waiting for Oppenheimer to depress the crap out of me on that one. So, other than me cheating on you, which I ask for your humble forgiveness, but know that I did it and I'm doing it out of love because I want to be able to do this full time and give you guys all of me and make an actual living out of this, because I do believe I can. I can, and I do believe. I want to thank you, everyone, for your lovely, warm messages, your support. You're sticking around. You know that more is coming. Because I miss this, because I miss you, please comment down below. If you hear fire trucks, I am not on fire. I am hot. I have lost 20 pounds. Probably because I'm watching all these horrible movies. But unfortunately, that's not the way it really happened. So I want to thank everyone for staying on. I want to thank all my new viewers. If you watch this, thank you. My name is Lena again. For my beautiful, lovely subscribers, I'm back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Tell me in the comments below what you've been doing, what you've been watching. Don't suggest anything to me because I won't do it. Maybe, depending on what it is and who. And I will see you all in my next video, which will be next weekend, because I will be reviewing Mission Impossible, and that's the movie. And then TV one is, I'm going to give you a surprise of what's the TV show I'm watching. I miss and I love you all, and thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed weekend. Goodbye.